Yo, what the hell is going on with YouTube? It's the Ragenaught here, bringing you guys week 4 of the major Pokemon League Season 2. I'm the head coach of the Memphis Ursarings, going to give us my division rival, JustWeavile. Jack, the head coach of the Wolverhampton Weaviles, and I'm going to go ahead and go over the Pokemon I'm bringing. I'm bringing a Zelf, Choice Scarf, I'm bringing Entei, Zapdos, Snorlax, Venusaur, and Manaphy. He is bringing Skarmory, Mega Slowbro. He is bringing Meloetta, Garchomp, Shaman, and Chandelure. Let's go ahead and hit that play button. We're going to go ahead and get this started because I want to go ahead and finish this because this recording was absolutely hurtful in my eyes. Anyways, so this is a post-com recording, but he's going to send out Sia, and I'm going to go ahead and send out my Azelf because why not? I picked Azelf because it's an amazing Pokemon. So I send out Clouded the Azelf. Clouded is Choice Scarf. I'm going to go ahead and use Knockoff, which is going to go ahead and get rid of this Chandelure. So I'm off to a good start. I'm like, alright, not a bad start at all. So I knocked off the Choice Scarf, and unfortunately, because here comes his Mega Slowbro, Knockoff's not going to do much. It's Shiny Mega Slowbro. Look at Gonzalez coming in for some fun. I'm going to switch out and be like, you know what, I'm out of here. I don't want any of this. I send out Plantsaur, and here's a mistake because he goes for a freaking... He Mega Evolves, and just bad things happen right here, and it's kind of my fault because I'm like, well, I'm screwed. So he Mega Evolves and goes for a freaking Psyshock. I'm not Mega Evolved yet, and this is going to hurt like a Banshee. I'm honestly surprised it didn't kill. It takes me down from 185 to 33, and I'm like, well, that's what you get when you don't plan or anything. So he sends up Meloetta, and I'm like, well, this is already starting to suck really bad. I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and of course go for a I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Giga Drain, and it does nothing. It does, I guess it does a lot. I guess I could have stayed in, but I'm not sure what I could have done against this thing. If I stayed in and just Giga Drained it 2 more times, I probably could have killed it. But I'm not sure if Meloetta would have outsped. I think Meloetta with Relish on would have killed. I send out my defensive Pokemon because I know Meloetta is a freaking offensive attacker. And here's what happens. He does Relish Song, and it does this to me. A crit, and I fall asleep. So right away, my defensive wall got critted and put to sleep. So already this is turning out to be very bad. Meloetta changes into the fighting form, which kind of hurts. I got leftover recovery, and I'm just like, well, I'm kind of in between a rock and a hard place. I try to go for a Scald. It goes for Zen Headbutt, and really just does absolutely not all. I mean, it does like 50 something, which I guess is better than nothing, but I'm still asleep, of course, so I definitely should have switched out here. Maybe sack something off. I don't know. It really did. I don't know what I should have done here, guys. I was between a really hard rock and a hard place right here. I don't want to switch anything out to like a close combat or something. And there down goes Sprite. So Meloetta kills Sprite, and I'm like, well, that's that. That's very much so that. And I'm gonna go ahead and send out my freaking. I forgot what I do here. I think I send out my. I send out my Clouded, and I go for the knockoff. I'm faster. I'm Scarf. There's no reason why I go. He's gonna withdraw Meloetta. And I'm like, okay, this isn't too bad. He sends out Scarred the Skarmory, which is a great name, by the way, Jack. And I go for the knockoff, and I knock off. It's a critical hit, so crit for crit, I guess. And I knock off his Lychee Berry, and I decide I am not staying on Skarm. A Skarm can do absolutely wreckful things to me. I send out Electro, who does have Heat Wave, and I'm like, well, maybe I should set up the Tailwind first, but I go for the Heat Wave. I didn't. He goes for the Automatize, so I wasn't sure what he was going to do. That's a cool looking. That is a freaking cool looking move, by the way. I'm not sure. I think Automatize is important later on. I'm not sure how long Automatize stays with you. I think it's only while you're in the battlefield, right? Not sure. Anyways, here's where I make another stupid play. I go for a Heat Wave, and instead of switching directly out, predicting the rocks, which is what I should have done. 100% should have done. He sets up Stealth Rocks. I should have switched out into Clouded and just gone for an Ice Punch because a Choice Scarf Ice Punch would have killed from this range, and I could have killed this thing so much earlier and still had around my special wall, but I make all kinds of mistakes here, and you know what? I deserve whatever happens. So I go for a Heat Wave right here. I'm like, well, maybe I'm going to burn. If I had HP Ice on this thing, I'm pretty sure it would have been game over. He goes for Dragon Claw, and I'm like, ouch, that does a shit ton of damage. Why does that do so much? What I should have done right here is immediately gone for another Roost and then gone for a Heat Wave again. I don't know why I stayed in. I should have switched out into, like, I don't know, Venusaur. But for some reason, I thought I could just take on this thing because I forgot that Tailwind was up, so I don't naturally outspeed because Garchomp Space 102. Zapdos is base 100. So, stupid me, I'm staying in here like a fool of a took. And I use Roost because I'm like, hey, Roost, not bad. You know what? I might be able to stall this thing out and kill it with Heat Waves because I'm between another rock and a hard place. He goes for a Dragon Claw and he's just going to get it all day. Really doesn't matter. I think I go for a Heat Wave here. No, I'm pretty sure my Tailwind Peter's out right here. Right here, and I'm done. I should have switched out right away, but I sacrificed my freaking Electro, and both walls are down. And Jack has both walls down, and I'm pretty sure that's where the game started to get off the rails for me. 100% started to get off the rails. I send out Clouded, who's going to do some more fabulous work, and I don't know if you thought it was Life Orb or if I didn't pack, but I packed the Ice Punch, so I'm going to go ahead and take this Zangetsu out with another freaking crit. I'm pretty sure the crit didn't matter though. 100% sure the crit didn't matter, but you know what? It is what it is. So Clouded goes down. I'm not Clouded. Zangetsu goes down, which is one of my favorite names ever for a Pokemon. And he sends out Gonzalez. And you know, here is another point where I should have just stayed in. Maybe gone for I don't know. Well, I'm choiced. I can't go on an Ice Punch. So I send out Snorlax with my special defensive wall. And what does Jack do? What does Jack do? What does Jack do? What does Jack? He starts. He does a Side Shock. I'm like, okay, that's not gonna be too bad. I should recover on this thing. I should have started cursing up and just wrecked this thing, but I didn't. It's my fault. I didn't bring my Curselax. If I brought Curselax here, this game could have turned out differently as well. Oh man, so many mistakes were made. So many mistakes were made. I used Body Slam, thinking I can get the paralysis. I mean, not that it really mattered, but you know what? Anything would help at this point. Does absolutely nothing. Use Calm Mind again. I'm like, well, shit. Calm Mind's gonna keep going up, and I'm like, well, this could be really bad. This could be really bad. And now I decide to go for a Crunch. I should have gone for Crunch in the first place. I don't know what I was thinking. I get to Defense Fall, which is nice. It's nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice. But he uses Slack Off. Not that it matters. Slack Off is real. I hate Mega Slowbro so fucking much. I cannot fucking tell you how much I hate that godforsaken piece of shit Pokemon. It's pretty high up there on my list right now. So, he uses Psyshock, which is going to do a shit ton of damage, of course. It takes me down to 4. It should have killed. I wish it had killed so I could have come on Venusaur and just freaking Giga Drain the shit out of this thing. But anyways, I take it down. It gets, and I'm like, oh, he uses Slack Off again, of course, because why wouldn't you stall out on Mega Slowbro? It's what it's meant to do. It's meant to be a fucking stall bot. But it's whatever at this point, so I'm just gonna go for another Crunch. I'm like, fuck it, I'm invested, whatever. At this point, though, I get another defense drop, and he's like, well, maybe I should switch out. So I stall out the Mega Venusaur, kind of, sort of. Not that it really matters. He sends out Shelby, which is his Shaman. I'm like, well, Snorlax, you are 100% almost dead. I should have... I don't know what I should have done there. Maybe gone for a Body Slam. It would have done probably a good bit of damage. I get a Defense Fall. Not that it matters at all. 100% does not matter. He goes for the Air Slash. I don't know if he was predicting someone to come in, but he's just going to take this thing out. He had the Air Slash for the Venusaur. So, yeah. Not that it mattered because I was just all kinds of fucked up in this game. I send out Entei, which was probably a stupid choice. I probably should have just sent out my Clouded to go ahead and get his Zen Headbutt off and try to kill this thing. I probably could have done it, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have sent out Zen Headbutt. It would have killed. Would have got rid of Shaman. And here comes the Meloetta. I decided to go for a Sacred Fire, so Entei is going to pick up a kill, which is nice for Entei. Look at him killing Meloetta. Meloetta was just Death Fodder at that point. So right now, I think it's a 3-2, 3-3, 3-3. Yeah, 3-3. But here comes Gonzalez, and what I should have done here is just kept going for Sacred Fires, and it really didn't matter. Nothing I did mattered right now. I go into Clouded, and he gets a Psyshock off, which isn't too bad because I am Clouded. And I'm like, it can't be too bad. Let's see how much a freaking max, let's see how much a Adamant max attack U-turn can do. It actually does quite a bit, so I'm actually really happy with that. He goes, oh man, this game just sucked. I sent out Plansaur. I'm like, well, here's the deal. What I really messed up in is I brought the wrong Venusaur. I definitely should have brought the one with Synthesis. He slacks off here. I'm like, well, I could have taken the perfect time to freaking... If I had Slack Off on Venusaur, if I had Synthesis on Venusaur, it would have been so much of a... I would have Synthesis right here. He sends out his freaking Scarred, and I make the mistake of going for Giga Drain because guess what? I didn't bring freaking Synthesis, and I have HP Fire. I should have predicted the switch, but I'm like, oh, it's okay. I outspeed Skarmory. Venusaur base outspeed Skarmory. Well, guess what? Jack obviously predicted that, and he put some speed investment in Skarmory because Skarmory gets a Brave Bird off and kills Venusaur. And Venusaur just can't get any work done in this league right now. Venusaur's looking like a freaking baby back bitch in this freaking league right now. In all honesty, this is pretty much the game. I go out into Clouded, and I'm like, well, let's just go for broke. I'm going to lose anyways. It does not matter at all. I go for the knockoff, and I'm like, well, I take out Scarred. So Clouded puts in work. Azelf puts in work, kills kills half of his team for me, and he did amazing, actually. I'm really proud of him. I should have switched out into Entei here to try to preserve this thing and just gone for U-turns all day. I could have got a crit. I don't know. Maybe it would have been a little bit different. I should have switched out. But it doesn't matter. He's going to use Scald, take me out, and that's pretty much going to be the game. He's going to win 2-0 because as soon as Entei comes in, Entei can do whatever it wants to do. It can't handle Mega Slowbro because he probably just slacked. Even if I got a crit, he could have just slacked off and it would have been GG. So unfortunately, the Memphis Ursarings, due to the coach's shitty play and a really horrible crit on Sprite, are going to fall. Going to fall to 0-2. Going to fall 2-0 to Wolverhampton Weaviles, and we go 0-2 in our division. So I don't know how to fucking battle. That's just the fucking crux of it. I suck at fucking battling. That's just the fucking crux of it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't fucking win a battle, a meaningful battle to save my life. So we fall to 0-2, and bad shit happens. So, well, we're 2-2, but it doesn't matter. 2-2, and have a negative differential now. So, yep, that's fucking it. I don't even know why I'm trying in this league anymore. I just can't fucking do anything right. Crits are fucking happening against me. When crit happened on Sprite, that was pretty much the fucking game right there. I mean, I should have switched out, I guess, to Zapdos and fucking try to take care of Meloetta, but what can you do? What can you fucking do? Crit Relic Song with a goddamn fucking sleep. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do against that. I was meant to lose that battle from Jump Street. From Jump, I was meant to lose that battle. So we fall to 2-2. Makes sense. Win-win, lose-one, win-win, lose-one. We might win the next one. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here because I have nothing left positive to say. I'm going to go fucking smash my head into several things for playing like a fucking idiot. I'm out. Remember, guys, if a video game can't make you feel like a fucking moron and make you just want to go punch things repeatedly until your fists turn bloody, you're not fucking invested, and you need to stop playing. But if you are one of those few who get super invested in the video games and put your heart and soul into them, welcome to the motherfucking channel. Keep calm and rage the hell on. Literal.